but this topic, this is something for all the YNs that's out there. All the YNs, they call them young ninjas, young nogums. You know, I call them young nogums, young ninjas. I call them young nogums. I'm not gonna call you no young ninja. You're young nogums, meaning you got a hard head, right? So, no disrespect, but young nogums. So, I want to share a video with y'all, right? And the reason why I'm sharing a video with y'all because I want to bring awareness as we progress in this city, in all these cities all around the world, which is really, really important for our growth and development. While the decision that a lot of youth is making to pick up guns and to do gun violence, murder each other in broad daylight, it doesn't matter what day, what hour, 1 second, you know, the regards of life, the regards of women and children is out the window. Is nothing but shoot, shoot, bang, bang, kill, kill, murder, murder, for likes, shares, and subscribes, for likes, cameras, and action, and for what? Fame, fortune, and riches. This is what is going on, you know? This is what's going on amongst the indigenous people of the earth, right? Of doing these acts that a lot of people don't understand why these acts are being done. These acts are being done because after you do these acts, right, there's something waiting. There's what? There's a store gonna be open, people gonna be locked up, there's gonna be buildings that's gonna be built, right? New programs, new everything. So by the time you come home, everything is different, everything changed, right? So you have to procreate like violence, and bring a lot of police. You have to do these certain things in order to change the narrative, in order to change the climate of these buildings in these areas that's going on, because you plaguing this with drugs and guns and murders and everything else. So now the only way is to change that narrative is to change this area, right? If you got to plant drugs, you got to plant guns, you got to plant all these things there, you know, so they can fight each other. So once you get all locked up, right, somebody's gonna come in, they're gonna buy these buildings, they're gonna buy these areas, they're gonna put new stores there, they're gonna put all these things there. So by the time you come home, rent gonna be like $4,000 for one bedroom. So I want you to look at this. I want you to look at this as a decision that you're making, all right, in life. Your family's gonna suffer, you're gonna suffer, and you're gonna become obsolete. This is an actual true fact where they hit you with 40 to life, 50 to life, 60 to life. You can never come home. Possibly you be an organ donor or you be in a wheelchair. So this is some of the videos basically I want to share with you right here. Bear with me for 1 second.
Welcome back to Live Now from Fox. Continuing with your top stories and headlines, we now head to the Sunshine State of Florida. Happening today, 2 teens who were involved in the triple murder of 3 other teens in Marion County will be sentenced. Detectives say the 3 teens were all involved in low-level gang activity. The triple murder happening back in 2023. We want to check in now with Fox 35 Orlando's Amanda McKenzie. She joins us live from the Marion County Courthouse. Amanda, good morning. We're learning 1 teen was sentenced yesterday.
That's right, and the judge said in his 35-year career that he had never seen a 12-year-old charged with homicide. Christopher Atkins was sentenced yesterday. He's now 15 years old and was given the minimum sentence after pleading guilty. He will spend the next 40 years in jail, convicted of homicide, armed robbery, tampering with evidence, and a separate battery committed while in jail. The teen spoke in court right before he was sentenced.
I think like it's just y'all think I'm bad. I'm not. I promise you I'm not. I promise you give me another chance. I promise you gonna see what I'm talking about. Like I promise you. I bet you gonna see me on that TV doing good.
Families of the 3 victims, Layla Silvernail, Camille Coral.
That's the results. That's the results. He did that act when he was 12 years old, was locked up. Now he's 15. Now they giving him 40 years. Say I'm not a bad guy. Yeah, somebody put him up to do that. Somebody brainwashed his mind and used him. And you know who did that? This sick, barbaric, devil, demon, demonic, evil, twisted that you cannot see with your eyes that did that. Definitely did that to him. You know, this is why I tell all the parents all around the world, all the parents, I don't care who you are, this demonic, evil, twisted, devil, demon lurks in the shadows. And what happened is that at the age of 5, all the way up to the child is puberty, especially males. They go after the males, and they go after the women, but especially the males. That's when it's a baby entity that plays with you, and it grow with you from 5 all the way up until you're a grown man. But a lot of us can't see it. It can't see it. And it sit there, it grows with you, watch you, it grows with you, grows with you, grows with you, and it's evil. Do you understand what I'm saying? And a lot of us can't see that. Can't see it. And this is why a lot of our children are losing their life at a young age, right? Because it's attacking the youth, because the youth is the future, and the future is to get to the next existence in life. Once you cut off the future, and you cut off the technology, and you cut off the blueprint, right, that can lead civilization to the next life, there's no hope for humanity. There's no hope for our community. You understand? We constantly fighting. We constantly standing up. But we are losing the war. We are losing the war spiritually. Everything we're doing is physically, but we are losing the war spiritually. And spiritually is the foundation. And I hope this video, the video that I show you, it brings, and I feel for the victims that this young man was accused of murdering. Him and his friend was murdering him at the age of 12 years old. I feel for them. They are all victims of circumstances. This is when you have guns, and this is where you have drugs and all these other things in play in our neighborhood take control. Where's the parents at? Where's the parents? Society and parents fail these children. He's only 12 years old, been in jail since he was 12, now he's 15. Now he's sentenced to 40 years of life. He was a virgin. He never had a woman, he never had anything. You know, he's sitting there talking about, listen, I changed, I'm not a bad person. Just them 3 years, right? He could have changed. He could have changed his whole life. Who knows? He probably told him the truth that he changed. But the reality of the fact is that the crime that you did, you killed people. Somebody put you up to it, put the guns in your hand, and you went and did the act. See, the act was this sick, barbaric devil demon. It backdoor you. That's what it does. It befriend you, and then it backdoor you, and then it controls your mind. It gets you to do these acts because it's not going to do it because it's not a physical. You can't see it because it lurks in the shadows. So it gets you to do it, and you get accused for it. And as you look around and look, where's your friends? Where's this entity at? It's gone. It sacrificed you. Now it's on to the next victim. That's what it does. That's what it does. I'm trying to see, this is a process and that's been going on since the creation of mankind. Do you understand that? So we got to get a grip of our children from 5 to 13 years old, because at this age they are vulnerable to this entity that's there to murder them and kill them and get them to do these sick acts upon themselves and upon their community, upon their loved ones and their family. This is so true, you know, and I feel for these children. He's not going to know anything. He's not going to know anything. What he's going to know is prison life. And I feel for him. He that young man didn't know what he was doing, but the entity gave him the guns, the drugs, you know, talking about spinning the block on the ops and all these other stuff, you know. That's the results. This is the example that I want to show all of the young children that's thinking about getting in this gang life, thinking about shooting and killing somebody, thinking about smoking weed, thinking about using Hennessy and Don Julio. It's going to lead you down a dark path, and that you may not come back from. you may not come back from this, you know, because that's the objective. The objective is to, for you to do that. Then come on, let's watch this. I want to watch this video again one more time. Let's go.
Welcome back to Live Now from Fox. Continuing with your top stories and headlines, we now head to the Sunshine State of Florida. Happening today, 2 teens who were involved in the triple murder of 3 other teens in Marion County will be sentenced. Detectives say the 3 teens were all involved in low-level gang activity. The triple murder happening back in 2023. We want to check in now with Fox 35 Orlando's Amanda McKenzie. She joins us live from the Marion County Courthouse. Amanda, good morning. We're learning 1 teen was sentenced yesterday.
That's right, and the judge said in his 35-year career that he had never seen a 12-year-old charged with homicide. Christopher Adkins was sentenced yesterday. He's now 15 years old and was given the minimum sentence after pleading guilty. He will spend the next 40 years in jail, convicted of homicide, armed robbery, tampering with evidence, and a separate battery committed while in jail. The teen spoke in court right before he was sentenced.
I think like it's just y'all think I'm bad. I'm not. I promise you I'm not. I promise you give me another chance. I promise you gonna see what I'm talking about. Like I promise you. I bet you gonna see me on that TV doing good.
It backdoor you. That's exactly that's exactly what happens. That's exactly what happens to everyone that embarked on this demonic, twisted way of life, which is there to destroy you and your family and your loved ones. This young man is going to be locked up for 40 years. He's 15. You do the math. You do the math. It's sad, man. It's sad that, you know, situations like this come up, and it's our job to report this so that our children can see where this life rewards you at. That's a reward. That's the reward. That's the reward. That's backdoor. Why would you want to uplift this life? I don't understand why people want to do it. It's going to backdoor you. It gets you to do these acts. It gets you to do all these other stuff. Then it takes your life. That's the reward. All I see is that when people do spirituality and people do what they do, all they doing is maintaining their blessings. They don't got to keep procreating, death, murder, kill. It's going to backdoor you, beloved. I don't know how many times we supposed to make videos like this. It's going to backdoor you. Do you hear me? Yo, what's up, man? What we eating tonight, yo? I got some Jack Mac. I got some crackhead soups. Yeah, man, I just came from the yard, man. Yeah, man. Yo, I'm missing 225. Yeah, I'm about to go take the shower. Lights out. On the count. On the wreck, on the visit, on the go back, on the early go back, on the late yard, on the medication run, on the religious studies, on the visits. You want to hear that for 40 years, 40 years. You're going to hear that for 40 years on the visit, on the count, on the child, on the wreck, on the vacation program. You're going to hear that for 40 years out of your life. That's the rewards of living this gangster persona life. There's no other rewards that's there for you. Do you understand that? Even if you think that you get away, it's still going to tell you to do what? You got to keep procreating to get more money, fame, fortune, and riches, baby. You got to get more money. Yes. I'm going to have a 55-pound come up for you. You got to just put on the state greens. Put on the state greens and go to vacation program. I'm going to give you, listen, you want to live this gangster life? I'm going to give you 15 years to life, all right? You think you can handle that? You think you can eat Jack Mac and calamari and octopus and rice and beans and potato chips? You think you can do that? You think you can go heavy? You think you can go heavy commissary? Yeah, we got all the food for you, man. Yeah, we got the guys in the shower. They're going to be butt naked, you know. They're going to be playing swords in there. You know, we're going to get you cell phones. We're going to get you TV. You just relax. Everything's going to be good here. Yes. I'm so happy that they gave you 15 to life, man. 10 to life. I'm so happy that you're gonna be here with me, man. Thank you so much for killing old boy, man. Now you can be here with all your boys that did crimes and murder people and stab people up and rob people. You got 5 of them in there right from your hood. I got them. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for killing that guy, man. I wanted him dead because he was gonna tell him Jonathan. Yes, he was gonna tell on him, man. And I can't have that because Jonathan's the top goon, man. Jonathan is good. He killed 5 people, man. And he's working for the police to bring more of you down. That's this life, man. You see what I'm talking about? It backstore you. So why are you up living it? I don't understand this, man. But people do it. They do it. They do it. It's like a game to you. Like it's like you gotta see that if it's real. Or they're gonna show you that it's real. They definitely gonna show you that it's real. They definitely gonna do that. Yeah. Please like, share, subscribe to the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. This is all big facts. That's coming with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, right? And experience from a spiritual eye. This is all big facts. Live the life. Ain't no thing. I'm married to the game, and the game is married to me. It's gonna backdoor you. You're gonna get 40 to life, 50 to life. Walking around the yard for the rest of your life. This is what it's gonna do. Coming an organ donor. You'll have an amazing evening, y'all. Peace, y'all.